Yes, YouTube, welcome back again. You know, the message for today is don't be scared for BTC. You know, as I showed you in my last video, that we still had this second gap to fill, right? At this moment, as we speak, we're filling up this second gap. You know, we're heading to the 786 on the daily. It's a very respected support level, what I always tell you guys. So what you actually can see is that we had a small reaction on the 618, what gives us a confirmation that the 786 most likely will be respected. You know, see this dips as an opportunity to buy, right? It's the same actually as in life. When things get worse and worse, you know you're on the edge of a breakthrough, right? And that's the same with trading and with stocks and things. You know, a lot of energy and volume can come in now. You know, this is crazy discount, and I tell you, a lot of big guys becoming greedy now, right? Imagine if you have a lot of money, yeah, and BTC is in a crazy discount, and we know that BTC for the long term is going crazy, right? This is the best entry you can get in 2025 actually. So you know, what goes down must come up, and what comes up must come down. That's how it works. You know, the thing is, altcoins are bleeding crazy. You know, they got totally wrecked now at the moment. But also there, you know, just keep an eye on dominance. You can see on the daily that we have a bearish divergence on the dominance chart. So what I think actually is that BTC wrecks all altcoins to create a divergence on the daily for dominance, to eventually drop crazy. And once BTC starts pumping again, alts will go to the moon. And that's the thing, you know, just become, when everyone becomes scared, you know, you have to become greedy, because you know this is discount, right? This is like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? But you know, I want to show you guys where we are now at the moment. I want to show you guys that we are heading a nice support level at the moment, and it's also a moving average on the 3-day chart. You know, we lost the daily moving average to 100, but if you backtest this, there's a possibility that we can climb above the 200 again on the daily. So as that said, let's go to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at BTC to USDT again, and what you actually see is that we're filling up this last gap, right? What I told you in my last video. You know, let's draw this fair value gaps. You know, this one is not valid anymore. We filled it up, so actually we can forget this one. But I just want to show you guys that that there was a gap here. We filled this up. And there's a gap here, so we take this wick and this wick, and then we just pull it here, and then you want to make it a little bit more fitting in this gap, and then you can see that we're actually now on this last support, excuse me. So what you see actually on the 786 is that we have a spike of liquidity there, right? So this can figure as support. There are two gaps underneath also, so there's a possibility that we will fill these gaps up also. But in case of the algorithm of the market, this 786 should do something, right? And if this 786 is respected, we should go at least to this 786. Come back to 92.8k, you know, and we need to break that to remain bullish. If we do not, we will see more downside and eventually fill up these gaps also, you know. I'm not saying that we're going crazy to the downside, but I want to show you guys something to keep in mind, right? In case of the algorithm of the market, it should be healthy for BTC if we retrace 38k, and people think I'm going crazy now, but if we retrace 38k, then BTC is still bullish in case of the algorithm of the market, right? And I'll show you guys why that is. 38k is somewhere here, right? If you pull a fib from this swing low, I thought, to the let's take the bottom here, right? 36k. If BTC retraces 36k, you're still bullish. You understand that? That's important to understand. It gives you a perspective till where we can go, and that means that we're still bullish, and we just draw our Fibonacci from the top to the bottom. But I just want to show you guys that that if BTC retraces 36.6k, we are still in a bull market. It doesn't mean that you're in a bear market. So keep that in mind. So let's go back here. We're in the weekly time frame now. We're heading to the 618, 75.8k. And the thing is, once you're in a bull market and you're still bullish, the 618 is more respected than the 786. But this is very far away, right? Let's go back to the daily. I just wanted to show you guys something. You can see that we are in this crazy gap now at the moment. There's a spike here. That's the 786 on this swing low. So we can expect something because you see the 618 on 84.1k was a little bit respected. So usually when the 618 is respected like this, you can expect something on the 786. If we make a market structure shift on this 786, most likely you will see a reversal to the first 786 on this swing low. So you have to break 83k to remain bullish. If we do, our next target should be 92.3k to remain bullish again. And you can see there's a lot of resistance here we need to break again, right? But for now, if we take the moving average also with us, you can see that we lost the 200 on the daily. If you go to the 3-day chart, you can see that we're heading to support at the moment, and that are these spikes here in the VRVP. Why is that? Because there's liquidity here, but there's a possibility that we will come down more. But we are bearish. Yes, we are bearish, but think like a market maker. If you have a lot of money, this is a nice opportunity to buy crazy, but there are more market makers who also want to sell their positions. Actually, everybody's panicking now. The whole market is bleeding. Doge 10%, XRP 10%, even XRP is losing it now. XRP is heading to some support also. The message for today is just don't panic, don't panic, and just do your TA, do your proper TA, stay out of the market, watch what's happening at the moment. We're filling up this second gap now. You can see that we're heading to the 786 and that the 50-minute becomes bullish now. So what you want to see actually is one dip here to see market structure shift, enter on the 786 and just trade a long position to the bearish 786 as I showed you before on the daily. This one, the 786 here, right? And we need to break that. And that's actually also the 200. So, you know, we have to bounce on the 786. 76k. Unbelievable, actually, yeah. 76k, 77k to break back break back above the 200 again. You know, that's a little bit it actually for today. You know, just don't be scared. We're heading to major support. I'm expecting a reversal on the 786, 77k. It's also the last gap, as I told you guys in my last video. And from there on, we have to see what's happening. We have to climb back above the 200 again. When you go to the 3-day chart, you can see that we're heading to support also. So a lot of confluence about possible support soon. You know, just keep in mind low prices. You will never get this low price anymore for a long time after a retracement. So see it as an opportunity, guys, you know. As that said, I'm waiting for the 50-minute to dip to the 786 to create a market structure shift again to eventually enter on the 786 for a long position. For example, if we dip down to this last 786, I just wait. Usually you see a wick because there's liquidity here underneath. So we can expect that the price will dip in this pool of liquidity, create a wick, close above the 786. Then we go to the 15. Wait for market structure shift. Price will go up, but just wait for retracement on the 786 to eventually enter a crazy long position, or the 618. It's up to you. You know, usually I buy 618 because you don't want to miss this entry to the upside. You know, guys, opportunities for long positions coming in now. Wait for the 15 to dip in this pool of liquidity I showed you here in the 1 hour to create a wick, close the candle above the 786, create bullish order flow again, enter on a retracement on the 618 to fly to the moon. As that said, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, make profits, and God bless you all. See you in my next video.